Hello students. Today we are going to discuss the objectives of teaching English in school. Okay. Basically there are four objectives of teaching English in school. The objectives are the skills only, the skills of language. I have already mentioned all these four skills in my previous videos. What are the four skills? Means the objectives: listening, speaking, reading and writing. So we will discuss these four skills accordingly, so I want everyone to be very attentive. So at the very outset, okay, let me mention the four skills or the objectives of teaching English in school. Okay, number one is to understand spoken English with comprehension, that is listening. Number two, to speak English, okay, that is speaking. Number three, to understand written English and reading with comprehension, that is reading. And number four, to write English, that is writing. Okay, so we will work on these four objectives of teaching English in school. Okay, so let's discuss one by one. First objective of teaching English in school is to understand spoken English with comprehension. Okay, I'm talking about the listening skill. As everyone understands, listening is the first stage of learning a language. Okay, if we have an example, a child at the very outset, it starts listening to certain words in its mother tongue, isn't it? And after that, it responds to different things, the surroundings, etc., etc. After that, he acquires the speaking skill. After that, he acquires the writing skill, reading skill, etc. So that is why this objective of teaching English, listening, is very important. Now, what is the second point? Students are great imitators. So as a teacher, while speaking something in front of your students, you need to be very careful. Okay, make sure that your pronunciation is correct. Okay, make sure that the reading speed is okay. Otherwise, what will happen? The students will never be able to imitate the proper one, because they are the great imitators. And as a teacher, okay, you can understand that teachers are the role models for students. That is why it is very mandatory, okay, for you as a teacher to be very careful in front of your students while reading something. Okay, so this is all about the second point. Now what is the third one? Students do not have to put extra efforts to learn by listening. So while listening is one of the most important objectives of teaching English, because in this objective, okay, students do not have to put extra efforts. Okay, they effortlessly listen to what you say, okay, in the classroom. That is why this objective of teaching English is very much important. What is the objective? To understand spoken English with comprehension, that is what? Listening. Is that okay? So this is all about the first objective. What is the second objective? The second objective is to speak English. Okay, I'm talking about the speaking skill. After listening, a student might work on his or her speaking skill. Okay, and what is the objective of a teacher? To make a student learn English language so that, okay, they can speak fluently. Getting the point? And for that particular purpose, you can motivate, you can encourage your students to watch different audiovisual elements, suppose movies, okay, news, etc., etc. And you need to focus on this particular objective of teaching English. And this is very easy. At the very outset, it becomes very easy for a student to speak. Why? Because speaking English is easier than reading and writing. Okay, that is why we can understand, we can consider what, that this is the second objective. What is the second objective of teaching English? To speak English fluently. Is that okay? So this is all about the second one. What is the third one? The third one is to understand written English and reading with comprehension. Getting the point? So I'm talking about what? Reading skill. So as a teacher, while working on this reading skill or reading objective, you need to focus on certain points. The points are: number one, pronunciation; number two, use of proper stress and intonation; number three, reading speed; okay; number four, comprehension of the pages. So what is the first point? Pronunciation. The students are pronouncing the words properly or not. As a teacher, okay, you need to take care of. What is the second point? Use of proper stress and intonation. While reading a passage, the students are maintaining proper stress or intonation or not. Okay, you will have to take care of all these things. And what is the third one? Reading speed. While reading a passage, okay, what is the speed? What is the actual speed exactly he should follow? Okay, you will have to take care of. And what is the third one? Comprehension of the passage. While reading a passage, the student is able to understand it or not. As a teacher, you need to take care of. So this is all about the third objective of teaching English. What is the third one? To understand written English and reading with comprehension. What is the fourth one? The fourth one is to write English. That is the writing skill. Okay, so here as a teacher you need to focus on certain points. What are the points? Number one point is formation of content. Number two, spelling. Number three, selection of right words. And number four, sentence structure. Okay, for example, you are asking a student to write an application. Okay, so while writing the application, as a teacher you need to be very careful. Okay, the student is maintaining the proper format or not, you need to take care of. Okay, if the student is not able to maintain a proper format, then he will never be able to develop his writing skill. So this is very important, that the formation of content. Okay, now what is the second one? Spelling. While writing something, okay, the spelling of the words are correct or not, okay, you need to take care of. And what is the third one? Selection of right words. While expressing something, the student is able to select the right words or not, okay, as a teacher you need to take care of. Now what is the fourth one? Sentence structure. Okay, the student is choosing the proper sentences or not, you need to take care of all these things. So these 4 points come under the fourth objective of teaching English in school. Okay, what is the fourth objective? To write English. Okay, so these are all about the 4 objectives of teaching English in school. I think you have understood. Thank you. Keep learning.